Hello friends, I am Shravana and welcome to my channel Sparkling Future. What is schema evaluation and how to merge the schema? Before starting with today's topic, I request all of you to subscribe to my channel and provide your feedback in the comment section. So next, what is schema? Schema means a structure which defines the columns, their data types, constraints and the metadata. So let's say this is the table that we are dealing with, which has two columns, EMP ID and EMP name. What is the schema of it? EMP ID integer, EMP name string. So this particular one is called the schema of this table. Then what is schema evaluation? Schema evaluation means performing addition, deletion of fields, and also like any appending operation or any operation that you can perform on a schema to modify a schema is called schema evaluation. So if you see, for the existing schema, we are just adding a new field here. Then the evaluated schema will become employee ID integer, employee name string and the designation as a third field which is of string type. So this, like this, adding or deleting something in the schema is called schema evaluation. And nowadays schema evaluation is supported by framework and data formats such as Avro, ORC, protocol buffer and Parquet. So this is what schema evaluation. So what's the need of merging schema? Why do we need to merge the schema? For example, here in the first table you see here, right, there are only two fields and it will go like you are getting this field from client for some time, let's say 1 month. Then after a month or after some duration, client will start sending you some extra field in the same table, let's say designation. So it will become three columns now in that table. Then after some time one more field was added to the same data file. It keeps happening, right? So initially when we started something, we started with a few, then later on we will add details to make that rich. So once you merge all these files, then only you will be able to quantify or you will be able to do some analysis, because here in data science we mainly dealing with data. We are analyzing the data. Main purpose of it is you should have a one set of data on which you can perform the analysis. For such cases you may need to merge the schema to like which has the 4 columns all together, and we shouldn't lose any single column as well. We need each and every row, each and every minute details of data so that we can analyze it further. And also yes, Spark, actually the Spark provides an option called merge schema for performing the schema merge. So this option is turned off by default from Spark 1.5 version as it's relatively expensive operation. To enable it, we need to set the merge schema option to true or set the global option as Spark SQL Parquet.merge schema to true. So let's look into some sample code to understand this concept programmatically. So friends, this is the simple Scala code that I have written. I have created an Scala object defined main method, and I have set this property so that winutils.exe exception will not be there, and created the Spark session, and I am creating a data frame. From here in this folder I am reading all the Parquet files. Here I have taken Parquet file as example because most of the cases only for Parquet we will be using merge schema, because like it's a column oriented file format, it will be spread across the partitions. We may need to merge the schema often, so for that purpose I have used. So here I am not adding any extra option, I am just reading all the Parquet files that are present in this folder. So now let me run this and show you the output, how it looks like. and in the Parquet files, right, whatever we just saw in the PPT, the same 3 files I have taken, converted them to Parquet format, and I am reading them for this use case purpose. So if you see, even though it has 4 fields here, EMP ID, EMP name, designation and department, but here it is taking only 3, whichever it might, I mean, because we have not specified any merge schema option, it reads random file and it will print, but it will not consider all the I mean entire schema, like all the columns to consider in the while creating a data frame. So for resolving that issue, we have this schema with this option. Merge schema to true. We can actually set this as well in the property, like the similar way, system.set properties Spark SQL Parquet merge schema to true. We can set that level as well. So let me run this code. So if you see here, all the 4, like first file contains only EMP ID and EMP name, second file contains only the 3 columns, fourth file contains all the columns. Now the final data frame has created by reading all the 3 files, and it has merged the schema. So now what is the schema? If you say, it contains all the 4 columns. Now here we have null values wherever, because in the first file nothing was there, like only employee ID and employee name was there. That's why the remaining 2 columns are coming as null. Similarly, in the second file we have only 3 columns, and the fourth column it doesn't have, so that's why it has populated as null. And in the third file all the columns are present, all the 4 columns are present, so it has printed the data. So now if you don't wanted to have this null, right, you can put it in you can substitute null with any other string using this option. You can just put as I'm simply saying, okay, if you wanted to, like, maybe old or something which depicts the, like, maybe you can put the date as well, which depicts that it is of from older files. So now let me run this and show you about how the output looks like. So now if you see here, wherever default null was there, this default is substituted. So this is how we will merge the schema, and we will we will replace the null values with some user specific string. So friends, I feel this is helpful to you. Let me know if you have any queries on this, and please provide your valuable feedback in the comment section. Thank you for watching the videos. Thank you so much, and please subscribe to my channel for more interesting learnings. Thank you.